Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the IS-4. Now, is the IS-4 too strong? In my opinion, I think it is. I really do think that the tank is too strong. I mean, it's overtook the IS-7 that used to be the heavy to go to in tier 10. But everything was changed around. I think the IS-4 was known to be a side scraper back in the day, and you really could side scrape. But Wargaming wanted to change that up. They wanted the IS-4 to be more of a frontline brawler. So they gave it a little bit more frontal armor, and they took the armor from your sides, or they took some armor. However, even after that, you can still side scrape in this tank. You can hold down, and you've then got better front armor. So you can still do everything it used to do, but you can do it sort of better now because you've got that front plate, and it is very, very difficult to penetrate. I mean, the bottom armor, the bottom plate is still very, very strong. And I mean, mediums, if you don't get the position right, you still need to shoot gold when you are shooting the bottom plate. So I do think it is too strong. Now we're going to show you 3 battles, and all 3 battles it's actually me. And these were, I think, 3 battles in around about 10 battles. So it took me around 10 battles to get these 3. And it does go to show that this battle alone, I've been shot twice, and I've only been shot by the Death Star. Now, I'm on 500 hit points. There's still 5 tanks left, but the enemy have got 2 bases. So I need to get rid of either this T-54 or the Waffle that has just come to help. And you can see I'm backing off because I'm a one-shot to this Waffle. So he's full health. So what I think he should have done is maybe took a shot for the team and come to clear me. But you can see that T-54, he just can't pen me at all. I've blocked 620 damage. They are from him, and we're going to get a few more. And you can see he's coming at us. I'm looking at him direct, and that's the Waffle. Also, T-54 coming behind. He just cannot penetrate me. Yes, we do get lucky with the Waffle, who could have one-shotted us. And in the end, he just gave up. Look, nah, forget that. I can't do anything. So by that time, we're on 4k damage. We blocked 1300 damage. Again, the Waffle has decided to go elsewhere. And just as we come around the corner, we can take out the IS-7. So what's good about this tank, which I've explained about the armor, the gun, the reload is really good. The speed is really good. The turrets, almost everything about the tank is good. Yes, it has got the Russian accuracy, but there, we didn't really do much. 4.3k damage, we get the ace, 2,500 credits, 1,400 base XP. Now, we got that because I think we got 2,000 assistant damage. So, and that was just easy. That I didn't even need to try to get that damage. Now, what I do love about the IS-4, the IS-7, is they're probably the most noob-friendly tanks in the game. So if you're new to Blitz, I would definitely recommend going the IS-4 line first. Definitely, because it will teach you. The tank will teach you itself. You will learn the side scraping, how to side scrape, hold down. You can learn it all just in this one tank. Now, yes, by the time you reach 10, I am hoping that you've learned all that already. But these are the perfect tanks for newcomers who are grinding their first line. Definitely, I would say the IS-4 over the IS-7, because a few years ago, it was all about the IS-7. IS-7's everywhere. Now, I don't even like the IS-7. It's, compared to this, the IS-7 is absolutely nothing. It's got the weak pike nose when you're at an angle. It's got the weak bottom plate, where this doesn't have that. It has, yes, the weak bottom, not the weak bottom plate, but you can easily penetrate it with gold, the bottom plate, but IS-7 you can penetrate the bottom plate with AP or with your normal, and this hasn't got a pike nose, so your upper plate is very, very strong. On top of that, your turret's very strong. So all in all, it's a fantastic heavy, and it's probably it's not my favourite heavy, but it is the best. I would say the best tier 10 heavy in the entire game, just because it's just so strong. So if Wargaming were to buff, or to nerf this, sorry, don't buff it, please don't buff it, how would they buff it? It's a difficult one, because, I mean, sorry, nerf it, because you don't want to break the tank. So I would probably definitely give it a less armor on that bottom plate, just a little bit, just so it is easily penned with your normal AP or your normal shells with a medium tank, or just you could give the side plates less armor. Yes, they did nerf the side plates, but they've nerfed it so it's going to be harder to side scrape, but it's still not the case. You can still side scrape, so nerf it more, nerf it a little bit more. Now, I don't want it nerfed, don't get me wrong, I don't want it nerfed, because I love the tank, I love playing the tank, but it's just what I think it needs. I do think it's really, really strong, borderline OP, possibly you can even say it is OP, but there again, SU 122-54, just going straight at it, at an angle, and we get the bounce, no problem whatsoever. Now we have an E50, E50M, yes, we are side onto it, but face hug it, and he's going to struggle to pen you. Now, we didn't get the bounce, he just completely missed. He's going to try and face hug us, but no problem, switch to heat, and job is done. That battle, 6 kills, 5,444 damage, 3,100 credits, so we made credits as well, 1,488 base XP. And again, it was fairly easy. You just used the tank's armor. We only bounced 3, but they was vital 3 shots. And the last game, again, it will go to show how OP or how strong this tank actually is. So I'm with my good friend, my work colleague, M4 Argentus, and we're going to push left. There is only 2 mediums on each team. Perfect matchmaking, really. 2 mediums, 2 TDs, and 4 heavies. That, for me, is one of the perfect matchmaking. Not too many TDs, not too many medium tanks. It's just all-around perfect matchmaking. Now, you're not going to get this all the time, but we have spotted the mediums, and we have spotted a couple of the heavies, and the TD. So it will go to show that the team are all over here. Now, I don't want to push into the middle because there is a Death Star on the enemy team, and so we're going to push further right just so the Death Star can't get us. Now, we've got one shot there on the AMX-50B, and now we're just going to use this position. We're going to use our gun depression that we got, and we're going to use our turret armor that we've got. And it's very strong, very, very strong. If you can get this tank in these kind of positions where you're hiding that bottom plate from the big guns, such as the E100 or the WZ there, and you can angle at Centurions like that. Now, the Centurion is going to struggle to pen you all day long, especially frontally. And you can see there the E100, we get about 740 blocks damage so far, and we've only just started the game. So where this tank is not that strong is when you come outside with like that. No problem getting penned all day long, which is absolutely fine. But I just think that they need to nerf the side armor and the bottom plate of the front armor just a tad, because at the current meta of this game, this tank is just insane. But as I've said, I do like that it is strong, because it is noob friendly as such. Against pro players like this AMX-50B, he's a good player. He's not going to struggle penning us, and at that angle we're at, but it's cost him his life. Yes, we get a nice bounce there, but he's now on a reload, so we can poke forward, and again, another bounce. So we're up to 2.7k damage and we're on 1450 blocks, 1610 blocks. And you can see that E100, yes, we're not being able to shoot him, but he can't get into the position that I am because he has them weak cheeks. Yes, we are missing, but I didn't want to expose myself for too long because you can see he was aiming. And I believe you can pen the hatch on this thing if you can get it. But you can see the E100 just has no chance. Now, yes, we do struggle penning the cheeks with AP, but this is where you just use the heat, no problem. Again, another bounce, or not another bounce, but he's resulted in using HE, I think, and it was like 112 damage. So yes, that has now put me to a one shot. It's 4 against 5, so we are down, and again another bounce, but now here comes the motion. So we are having to back up because he has a lot of hit points to get through, but he makes the mistake. We get one shot. He's going to go. My platoon mate is gone, so it's now 3 versus 5, and the object 704 does take down the motion to a one shot. Now here we are just donking our shots. We're not fully aiming, and to be honest, it almost cost us the game. So here comes the T-54 and the motion. No problem. We're going to take out the motion, and we're going to bring it down to a 3-on-4. But there is 2 tanks that is a one shot. The Centurion and a T-54 that is a both one shot. But there is a Death Star at the back, so because of that Death Star, I'm unable to push. So the T-54 is going to make an error that's going to cost him. He's going to poke forward, going to try and get that shot. We do manage to clear him before this AMX 5120, who does a fantastic job, this AMX 5120. I think it's because of him we won this game. Definitely because of him we won this game. Just check the results at the end. He does fantastic. And again, we're in a situation now where I'm like, fuck. But angle up, and we get another bounce from the E100. And now we're just going to try and track him into position. We get a lovely high roll. And now we're just going to go and face hug him. The SU gets one shot into him, and we're going to face hug him. We're going to use the heat just to guarantee that pen. And we clear him for our 4th kill. So now all that is left is the Death Star. We're up to 5,600 damage. We've blocked 3,000 damage, and we did a pretty good job in that position. Literally, they just can't do anything when you're in them kind of positions. Now, I do make a small error on this part because I know where the Death Star is. He's been sat there all game. Which is fine because he's been getting shots off. But I rushed my shot here, and I'm trying to get a shot, and I literally shoot just as I was backing up. And again, we get another bounce on our front plate. So we're now up to 3,960 block. Even there, nice RNG Meadsy. Yes, that is the IS-4. And that is the IS-4 all over. And you could do that game after game after game. And as I've said, these are 3 battles within 10. And 3 aces. And I think I had like 3 or 4 first classes. It's just an easy tank to play, especially when you know what you're doing. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know if you do think that the IS-4 is too strong, if it needs a nerf, or if it's just fine how it is. I'm Meadsy69. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.